Everybody say it's gonna be a great day today.
It was a lovely presentation.
This is like the first one que sí, like me tocó.
The difference on who's gonna get it is in the one that does what it takes. You gotta get up, you have to go through it, and you have to make it yours.
Ovi Vásquez.
Ovi Vásquez.
Ovi Vásquez.
Ovidilio Vasquez.
Ovi Vásquez, escritor y conferencista.
We're shooting, Dr. Nick.
What's up?
We're shooting now. Say hi to the camera.
Good morning.
So,
Are you ready? Are you ready? You pumped up?
I think 8 years of practice will make you feel ready any day. But today, what we're looking, or what our main aim is to show. There's a quote that has inspired me since I became across it, and I don't want to butcher it down. We'll share on the screen, but it says something like along the lines of, if your actions inspire others to do more, to dream more, and to become more, you are a leader. And so the action, I believe, is by John Quincy Adams, right? Today, I am not looking to say that I'm a leader. I'm looking for my actions to show what that quote says.
All right.
My main goal for today is to inspire the young people and the adults in the crowd, because we'll have a pretty beautiful crowd, to inspire them to see their lives in a new light. Mm-hmm. Hopefully in those times of darkness that they face, I am looking for them to find a word of inspiration that will inspire them to do more, become more, learn more. One of the main skills that can change someone's life is public speaking. One of the main skills that can help you inspire someone to better their lives is public speaking. For most of my life growing up, I never thought I had a skill that would one day allow me this gift of, in 45 minutes, 30 minutes, even 15 minutes, taking someone from thinking that life is impossible to live to coming up to me and sharing how much each of the words that capture their heart and their attention meant to them.
I felt his speech was very moving because I also went through what he did.
Inspiring our group of kids to kick off our teen wellness retreat. You could see at the beginning, the kids are coming in here a Saturday morning. By the end of his talk, they were energized, motivated, encouraged, and inspired, ready to go and continue out through their day with some inspiring words that he gave.
You can be the person that you wish you had when you were growing up. So I live my life truly aiming to be the person that sometimes youth don't have. The person that gives them encouragement sincerely.
Él tiene la capacidad de poder inspirar a muchas personas. Tiene la capacidad de poder ayudar a muchas. Él le hablaba de ayudar también. Él es una persona que puede ayudar a muchas personas, tanto en el ámbito social, tanto en el ámbito financiero, en muchos aspectos.
I share with them that there is a process of transformation that they must go through. And the process of transformation takes time. And during that time, there's gonna be a lot of work required. Lots of physical work, lots of mental work, lots of alone work, and lots of teamwork. I share stories sometimes of a little camel. I share stories sometimes of a little elephant, in which both of the stories, the little camel and the baby elephant, grew up in an environment where they could go farther in their lives based on the gifts and attributes that they themselves have or had because of the being that they are. And as I share the story in detail, I have this top layer of clothing. This is what many people would not consider fancy clothing. Just a pair of pants, a jacket that I don't consider stylish, and my belt. So I put this on, and under it I have my professional looking clothing. And in the very moment of the story that I share with them, that if they take their time, if they keep their faith, if they continuously work on themselves, if they trust those that genuinely and authentically care about their better being, their success, that there's a professional in them. And as I make the point, I finish my undressing on the stage. I have my nice suit and tie, and I look suave. This is how much I love the United States. With the American eagle in here, right? With the American flag on my laptop. And this baby is, some would say, like my second wife, because this one goes with me everywhere, you know?
Lauren Eck, City Mountain View.
Nice to meet you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Come on in.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, come on
Yeah.
in.
Awesome. This is the senior center?
This is the senior center. So,
Awesome.
Teen Center is actually located right across the street. It's just a smaller facility.
Yeah.
So this is just a better facility for events.
Oh, great, great.
Yeah, come on this side.
And about how many people in total are we expecting?
We have 91 kids signed up.
Oh,
and
great.
then we're allowing walk-ins.
Yes.
We have space for up to 100. We can go over that a little bit if we have kids
Beautiful.
that want to.
So they'll walk in at 10, but they'll have lunch until noon, or what time do they have?
12:30, 12:40 is when lunch
Okay.
starts. So
Will
yeah,
they have some snacks before that? or-
Yeah, we have right inside
As they walk
here,
in?
we have like coffee and water and some snacks and stuff to keep them, fueled till lunchtime. So
Yes, they love that. Awesome.
yeah. Cool. And then I can show you over to.
I think I saw a copy of these virtually. There's visual
Yeah,
copy,
we
right?
have a booklet out.
I love it.
This is when the kids sign. Let me pull the screen down and grab that.
Uh-huh.
folder.
If not, I think I have an HDMI.
Okay.
This is the part where a lot of speakers miss. You always have to check the tech. Some people arrive to the event 5 minutes before the presentation begins. When I am out of state, I go 1 day before. And if they allow me to check the system the night before, I do. In this case, we're here about an hour and a half previous to it starting out. We have plenty of time. You gotta make sure the tech works. And if it goes down in the middle of your speech, in the middle of your keynote, you then you should know it within your mind what you were going to say anyways, so you can still deliver a great presentation for everyone, great experience. But if not, then I always recommend having an AV professional being on site, and they will get you out of the mud if you get stuck in it.
Ovi is a national leadership keynote speaker, a TEDx speaker, the author of 6 books, including 1 bestseller. How does he have any free time? He's a role model for students and educates and connects with students by sharing his story and insights on how they can succeed. With his extensive experience as a youth professional, he knows what it takes to get where you want to be. So please join me in welcoming Ovi Vásquez.
Sometimes, when you're very young, you realize you have all these gifts, all these attributes, all these skills, all this potential. And we sometimes talk to our parents, and they themselves haven't realized how great of a potential we have to go the long way, to go the long distances. Because sometimes even our own parents, like my mom, she wanted me to work in construction. Nothing wrong with it, but I don't like it. The baby camel realized I was made to go the distance. I was made for greatness, and yet I am in a limited environment. If you ever find yourself in a limited environment, recognize your skills, your attributes, your gifts, your talents, and know consciously that you can go a long way. You can go very far in life. So, everyone, when I heard that story, I said to myself, oh my goodness. Farm boy in the sugarcane fields of Guatemala. Nobody would have ever thought one day I would be traveling all over the nation, right? Publishing books, being on TV, being everywhere, getting into college, getting accepted to Harvard Business School online, doing everything that I've done. Because guess what? Because my family had me in the what? Limited environment. And I had to get myself out of it to become what I have worked consistently myself in becoming. And I want you to realize something today. That even if you feel young and you feel like there is no future for you, that you too, by listening to the right person, by recognizing your gifts and talents, you too can become the professional one day you wish to become. Yes. Go ahead. Thank you. I have here about how much? 100 crispy $100. Now, if I were to want to give it to you, which I will, who would love to take this one home? Many of you, yes? Now, listen, this is worth $100. How much is it worth? And I am going to crush it because I don't like it, right? Because it's not going to be mine anymore anyways. So how many of you would still want it? Okay, I have some ambitious people, which is great. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to toss it on the ground where there are germs and dirt and everything else, and I'm going to step on it with my dirty shoes, and I'm going to step on it once again, and once again, and once again, and once again. How many of you would still take this one home? Holy cannoli. Now listen very, very, very carefully. This has germs, bacteria, and everything. We're gonna have to sanitize it, but how many of you would still take it home? Why would you want to take it still home? It's still, isn't it? It's still worth the money, she says. But listen to me. Who really wants it? I want to give it to you. I will give it to you. And it's right here just for you. Who wants it really? Please show me that you want it. But I mean, show me. Show me that you want it, baby. I have it right here. I'm giving it to you. Who really wants it? I am gonna give it to you. Show me that you want it. Show me. It's $100. Show me. Show me, please. There you go. Please give her a hand. Please give her a hand. Please. 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 Now, please tell me your name. Robin. Nice to meet you, Robin. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for getting up. We're gonna finish up with this because I already shared last written. Listen carefully. Here comes the key to your personal and future professional success. There are thousands of people that want the same thing you do. The difference on who's gonna get it is in the one that does what it takes. You gotta get up, you have to go through it, and you have to make it yours. I said the key word, show me that you want it. I didn't say tell me that you want it. Show me that you want it. And I said to you, I will give it to you. It isn't going to be mine anymore. I will give it to you. It's right here. Your opportunity, the help that you need, it's there. You just have to ask for it. You just have to know, feel, and trust that it's there for you. And everybody else is gonna want it too. But if you go after it first, it will be yours. Now let me ask you a key question. How many of you feel inspired? Say, I'm inspired. How many of you feel like you're willing to take action? Say, I'm gonna take action. How many of you feel like you can do better in your life? Say, I can do better with my life. And how many of you feel energized today? Say, I feel energized. It's gonna be a great day today. And next time, I finish by saying, I have a $50 bill. Who here wants it? Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. It has been my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. And remember this. If a farm boy from a tiny ranch near a poor village in the sugarcane fields of Central America can make it, you will too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You go around and you talk to teenagers. You gave us a really inspirational speech today. Do you still remember the first speech you gave to a crowd?
I certainly do, and I have the recording of it. And it was probably a 50 audience member in the crowd, mostly only English learners in the high school. Yes.
So obviously you told us that English isn't your first language. Do you remember what the biggest challenge was while trying to learn to read, write, spell, and speak English?
Possibly the biggest challenge was just acknowledging that this wasn't my first language and that it was going to get difficult at times. And once I was able to get past that challenge, I think I just owned it, even though I had the accent probably more noticeable than now. Yeah.
If you can hear my accent, say I can hear it too. But I can tell you this, I may speak with an accent, but I don't think with an accent.
Is there one thing that you've noticed that separates teenagers from adults or younger students?
Yeah, I think teenagers, what they have is lots of creativity and energy they put together. Adults tend to have some creativity, not as much energy. even younger kids, they have lots of creativity, and even though they have energy, but they don't know how to control it. Teenagers, they have more control over it, and so that's why like the power that they have is it's like in the sweet spot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. If you could say anything to the Graham students, what would you say?
To the who?
Graham Middle School students.
What I would say is, when you want something, I would simply find someone who is doing that thing that you want to do, or has the thing that you want to get. Like if they have a car that you want to get, I would just go ask them, how do you do it? So I can kind of like, they say there are no shortcuts in life, but I think there are shortcuts in life. So I think the main thing I would say is find the person that has or is doing what you would love to one day do, and they will give you the shortcut.
All these things add up to experience over time. And then one day you're gonna be like me, telling stories to a younger speaker, saying, hey, this stuff happens. But I think what happens over time is that it doesn't bother you as much anymore, right? So when you're feeling down and you're not making progress, because that's when you start feeling down, when you're just not making progress.
You feel stuck.
Chill, man. Just go read a book, because that's how I get out of my state. I do two things. I walk a lot and I read a lot.
Okay.
Right? Those things always break me out. For some reason, it just shifts my brain. So as you're listening to this, you're feeling down, Ovi, go read a book or something.
I like some of the stories that you had to share. They were really interesting to listen to. They gave me some good insight.
It's one of the front tables, huh?
Yeah, my friend got the dollar.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How did you feel like that you weren't the one going to go get it?
Well, I wish I could redo it to get the money, but yeah.
Well, you don't have to redo it, all right? Here you go. What's your name?
Julia.
Julia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The one thing I want to show you, there are always second opportunities. Very nice to meet you. Have a nice day, okay?
Bye.
Take care. Have a nice day.
You take everything seriously. You came to this country, you learned English in 2 years, you continue to put yourself in positions where you are going to be forced to grow and learn, and everything that you consumed, everything you learned, you recognize the value and then you applied it. And then you go on to something else, you buy courses, you read books, you see videos, you talk to mentors and coaches and other people, and you take it seriously and you act on it. Just like what your friend, your mentor, Victor, said to you, is that the reason he's willing to help you is because you are among the 1% of the people that he talks to that when he suggests or tells you, this is what you ought to do, you do it. And the other people don't always do it. That, I think, is what makes you really successful. And that, I think, is also part of your story that you tell young people. Is great, you're inspired, you like what I have to say, but it's going to work if you do something, not just if you hear and say, oh yeah, I love that, that's a great talk. You got to take action. You got to take it seriously, and you got to be committed to it. So you are living life to the fullest.
Bueno, es algo muy bonito porque mi esposo le gusta ayudar a los jóvenes a tener mejor oportunidad.
Education is the key to your dreams.
Él siempre está tratando de ayudar a los jóvenes, a las personas de su tierra. Él ha tenido tuvo una vida muy difícil y para mí es impresionante cómo ha crecido, como todo lo que sabe, y eso a mí me ayuda. Por eso yo lo elegí como el padre de mis hijos, porque dije que él sería una persona que va a dirigir bien a mis niños, y por eso digo que es muy admirable, porque todo lo que ha pasado y lo que es ahorita, que siempre le está echando ganas y siempre quiere ser mejor, y eso para mí es algo muy lindo.
If I can help youth realize the greatness in them through the various key moments in my keynote.
Because this is my heritage as Latino, to stand erect, proud and unafraid, and to face the world boldly and say, this I have done. Muchas gracias. Let's go back.
then I know. I live my life's purpose to inspire someone else. That's it for the day. Not the first one and not the last one. We'll see you on the next documentary.